Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
It is crunch time this week for councils in England as they set their annual budgets. With less money from central governments, more cuts are coming. Austerity meant a 30% reduction in funding between 2010 and 2017, but that wasn't enough. Another round of funding cuts means councils need to slash another 6.7% on average over the next 4 years. It means hard choices, and local councillors know and admit that people will suffer.
They're made of stern stuff on the banks of the River Wear. Sunderland has seen hard times before and recovered. But now the people here must brace themselves again. Like councils up and down the country, Sunderland has just mapped out its budget for the year ahead. Hard decisions have been made, and the most vulnerable will have to take their share of the pain.
Can't believe how bad it is.
This is one of 4 hostels in the city run by the charity Centrepoint. The staff here help young homeless people get their lives back on track, but they just received bad news. In a blunt letter, the council told them the money they rely on is being cut. This summer, the shelters will close. The staff fear for the young people who live here.
If you rough sleep, your life is at risk. And, you know, we talk about people who rough sleep having 20 or 30 years life expectancy less than others. That's just intolerable in a city like Sunderland.
But that's what's going to happen.
It will be putting your people at risk of that, yeah.
Decisions like this aren't made lightly. Back in 2010, Sunderland Council had close to £800 million to spend in a year. Much of it came from central government. But now Westminster has tightened the purse strings, and almost a quarter of the pot has gone. The councils say there will still be shelters. They'll do their best to keep people off the streets. But they're not sugarcoating the facts.
People will suffer. It gives me no pleasure in saying that, and I hope I'm wrong. But I can't see how it'll be otherwise, because at some stage the wheels have to come off, because we have insufficient money to deliver anything. And all we'll be left with is the money basically enabling us to deliver the statutory services which we must deliver.
Keep the lights on and nothing more.
And pretty much keep the lights on.
Support services will certainly go. Steve Bell says he owes his life to Swan Lodge, a Salvation Army project which rehabilitates homeless people as well as providing shelter.
They've given me the zest for life again.
He arrived 18 months ago with massive drug and alcohol problems. With help, he's now studying at college and planning for the future. But the safety net that caught him looks set to be removed, and he's angry.
We've lost our voice. That's why we're in the trouble that we are, because we've lost the ability to speak for ourselves, to look out for ourselves. To then have our leaders turn their back on us and just, you know, walk on by as if this problem it's not really there. It's wrong, man.
Of course, homelessness is not just a problem here. The number of rough sleepers in England has doubled in the past 5 years. Right across the country, people are relying on cash-strapped councils who have life-changing decisions to make. Martin Geisler, ITV News, Sunderland.